Hello YouTube. Alright, so today I want to talk about the CAGED system. The CAGED system is a system I started using a few years ago to organize all of the information that I had gotten already up to the point where I was at in my playing. So all of your scales, all of your chords, all of your arpeggios, pentatonics, all that stuff. I needed a way to organize that in an easy to see way. And so what I came up with, not I came up with it, but what I discovered was the CAGED system. And it's kind of changed the way that I practice a lot, and it allows me to sound more like I want to sound when I'm improvising or when I'm playing. So we're going to start with C. If you're not familiar with the concept of the CAGED system, there's a lot of information about it on the internet, but I've never seen it described exactly like I'm going to describe it, so hopefully this is helpful for you. The CAGED system revolves around 5 basic open position chord shapes that we should all know. Our C chord, our A chord, our G chord, our E chord, and our D chord. Okay? C, A, G, E, D, in that order, hence CAGED, C-A-G-E-D, right? So the first step to taking one of these chords and making them into a movable chord shape is what I call one-upping. So what I tell my students to do, and what I'm going to have you do right now, is to start with a C chord, basic C chord. Here it is. We know it, we love it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move each of my finger numbers up 1. If you're not familiar with finger numbers, finger number 1, finger number 2, finger number 3, finger number 4, just like you're counting to 4. So right now, finger number 1 is here on the 2nd string, 1st fret. Finger number 2 is on the 4th string, 2nd fret. Finger number 3 is on the 5th string, 3rd fret. I'm going to move each of my finger numbers up 1. What that means is the finger that was finger 1 is now going to be played finger 2. The note that was finger 1 is now finger 2. The note that was finger 2 is now finger 3. The note that was finger 3 is now finger 4. So instead of playing finger 1, finger 2, finger 3, I'm playing finger 2, finger 3, finger 4, and my first finger does nothing. Hangs out, right? This is how we make this a movable chord shape. If I pretend that I have to hold down my open strings, this becomes a bar chord. Okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to shift my hand up 1. Now I have a C position bar chord. Kind of an unusual bar chord shape. We're used to our E position and our A position shapes. C is a little weird, but it's very useful. Especially if you're going for the kind of Hendrixy thing. Very useful for that kind of stuff. Chord shape, C chord shape. Now, how can I use this to organize the other material that I've been working on? So every position on the guitar has notes from every scale. You can play every single scale, every combination of notes, all 12 notes in any order within any 5 frets. With these movable chord shapes, we're breaking down our positions into bite-sized pieces. And that information, just like the chord can travel along the neck and still be a major chord, right? Here'd be C, first fret it would be C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A, okay, as we go up. That will attach to some of the pentatonic scales and the arpeggios and other concepts that we've been working on up until this point. Hopefully we've been working on. I'll have other videos to demonstrate those. But to kind of put everything together in the CAGED system, we're going to take our basic C arpeggio, which if you've been working on any kind of sweep picking or any kind of arpeggio exercises, you should know this one. It's one of my favorites. So if I take a D chord, meaning that I'm playing my C shape with my first finger across the 2nd fret, so that my pinky is playing a D note. My 4th finger is playing a D note here on the 5th fret of the A string. There's my chord. If I start here, and I play one note of that chord at a time, starting with my D, then my 3rd finger on F sharp, 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the G, A note, my D note at the 3rd fret of the B string, my F sharp note on the 2nd fret of the high E, my A note on the 1st string at the 5th fret. So again, 5th fret on the 5th string, 4th fret on the 4th string, 2nd fret on the 3rd string, 3rd fret on the 2nd string, 2nd fret on the 1st string, 5th fret on the 1st string. That's my basic C arpeggio shape. I'm going to add my low E string to that, playing the 5th fret on the low E and the 2nd fret on the low E. Same notes on the high E and the low E. Okay, so now all together I have obviously you shouldn't move your fingers so far away from the fretboard. I was just trying to make it easier for you guys to see. So there's that arpeggio shape. So now I have my chord and my arpeggio in one position. Now to that I'm going to add my pentatonic scale. If you've learned your minor pentatonic, if you've learned all 5 shapes, this is going to be pentatonic position number 4. So 4, 1, 3, started playing a minor scale for some reason. 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 2, 4, 1, 4, 4, 1, 4, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, coming back up to the root, 1, 4, 1, 4, okay? All together. Okay, so in frets, again, this is a D chord, even though I'm playing a C shape, D chord. I have my 5th fret on the A string, 2nd fret on the D, 4th fret on the D, 2nd fret on the G, 4th on the G, 3rd fret on the B, 5th fret on the B, 2nd fret on the 1st string on the high E, 5th fret on the high E. Okay, coming back down, we would have 5, 2 on the high E, 5, 3 on the B string, 4, 2, these are fret numbers, not finger numbers, 4, 2 on the D, 5, 2 on the A, 5, 2 on the low E, and then back up to my root, which is this D at the 5th fret here. So now I have my chord, my arpeggio, and my pentatonic. Lastly, I'm going to add my diatonic scale, my major scale. Again, this should be position 4. If you are used to starting from minor, like I am, a lot of rock guitar players I suspect are. I started learning everything from minor, so I tend to think of everything from that shape in that order. But if you know things from major, I guess it would be shape 3, if you connect the shapes together. So, diatonic, major scale, position 4 of the minor scale patterns. So 5th fret, 2nd fret on the D, 3rd fret, 4th fret, all on the D, 2nd fret, 4th fret on the G, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 5th fret on the B, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 5th fret on the high E. Getting down here, we have 5th, 3rd, 2nd on the low E, coming back up, 2, 3, 5, 1, 4, 5, gets me back up to that D. So again, all of these shapes travel with the chord. So if I'm playing a D chord here, I have my arpeggio, my pentatonic, and my diatonic. All in one position. With this chord, as it moves, I can take those shapes and they move along with the chord. Here's my D chord, here's an E chord, it's just 2 frets higher. If I need to play an E major arpeggio, there it is. E pentatonic, there it is. E major scale, there it is. It's exact same shapes. So, what I do not have is a PDF. I might, if people comment and they really want a PDF, I will attach a PDF. Otherwise, I've written out this handy-dandy CAGED system diagram right here. This is what I'm thinking when I play this, okay? Yes, it's on paper. It is not digital. This is an analog copy, right? I like analog. I like pens on paper. That's just me. It's easier for me to do. It's faster for me to draw. I don't have to use Photoshop or any other sort of softwares. Actually, by the way, if anyone has a recommendation for a good notation software that can do this easily, quickly, hit me up. Give me a private message. Send me a private message. Send something to my email. Make a response video. Do something like that. So this is the overview for C. Again, see, I'm going to hold this up. So if you want, I'm going to hold this up for about 10 seconds. You can pause the video. Hopefully you got that. Take a screenshot on your phone or on your iPad. Take a screenshot on your computer too if you want. If you really want, I'll attach a PDF at the end. So my question for you is, was this helpful? Is there anything that I didn't cover or you want me to cover more slowly that I could do? If so, please send me a message or leave a comment, anything like that. If you find these videos useful and helpful and you are a teacher, please feel free to forward them to your students. If you are a learner, as we all are always, please feel free to share this video with your friends who might have some questions about chords and pentatonic scales and things like that. If you have some questions, please leave them in the comment box or email me a private message and I'll get back to you as quickly as possible. I will be doing more videos about the A, the G, the E, and the D shape in the same format, and then putting them together at the end. So thanks again for watching. Hopefully this has been informative and it can answer some questions that you might have about how some of these ideas that we've been practicing independently for so long can be linked together. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.